I think I know what the problem is with the fucking jump button, and it's also seems to be affecting the dash button. If you are holding a button, like, or the D-pad, like down, up, or whatever, it doesn't, it's almost like it prevents you from being able to execute the button command. I'll try to explain it a little bit better after I get through this. I don't think, if I run out of health, this is the last attempt. I'm not going to mess with this anymore. Because I'm noticing that it's not registering my buttons, my button presses, it's like I have to let go of the D-pad in order to get it to register the button press. And there's a very small window to do that. Oh my God. Okay, I'll try to explain what's happening, and I think this is why the jump button doesn't work. I don't know why they designed the game this way, because I've never noticed this in any other Metroidvania. I'm not saying it's never been done. It's just not something I've ever noticed. Try to see how I can explain this. I know what it's doing. I'm just... Okay. Let me get down to the bottom. Is there anything else I need to do up here? Hold on. Okay, there's nothing else here. Okay. Oh, and it traps you up here. That's awesome. Yeah, we're not playing these games. Let me get to a point, and I'm going to try to demonstrate what the developers did here, and why the jump button doesn't seem to be registering properly. Let's see if I can do it right here. Okay, so if you are jumping like on a wall here, and this also affects when you're fighting bosses too. So like if you're trying to do like a downward pogo, I can do a pogo, but if I continue to hold down, so I can't do it on him, I don't think. No. So you have to press down, and then the square button. I'm on PlayStation. I think that's X on Xbox. Wait a minute. Yeah, X on Xbox. I look at my Xbox controller. Okay, so if you go to pogo on an enemy, downward thrust, you have to jump over the enemy, be on top directly above the enemy, and then as you're coming down, you have to press down, and then you have to press, if you're on PlayStation, square, or if you're on Xbox, you have to press X. Okay, that's fine, with the exception that what they've done is, I mentioned this before, they've made that window in order to get that pogo attack very, very small. So if you don't hit it in an exact precise time between the distance from where you're dropping it and when you make contact with the enemy, you won't get your attack in and you take damage. However, if you were to switch over to the long nail or Mark of Pride, you don't really need both. That gets to be excessive. That window increases because your weapon is longer. And I was able to prove that whenever we went down to... One second. So I don't know what day it was, but I used the pogo to get across that area. I wasn't able to get, up here because there was a ledge, but I was able to get across all the way a couple of times. But I had to switch over. I had to switch over to using the long nail and the Mark of Pride. There's too short of a gap to do it with the regular nail. I'm sure if somebody was really pro with that window, they could do it. But given where I'm at, I think I could do it with the long nail. It's a little frustrating, but Mark of Pride with both of these, it's I wouldn't say easy, but it's a lot more manageable to get across. So the problem is the way the developers design this, and this is so fucking, I'm okay. I'm not going to get pissed off. I'm just going to explain what they did and try not to get pissed off. When you press down to do your pogo attack, if you bounce off an enemy and you get your pogo attack, you can't just hit the X button again or the square button again. You have to let go of down and then press down again along with the attack. That's why a lot of my pogo attacks aren't working a lot of times. And if I extend the weapon with the charms, it opens up that window more, which allows you to, I guess, have more time to release and unrelease. Because I was wondering, why the fuck isn't working half the time? And also I was noticing why my jump buttons don't register, because a lot of times you'll be pressing the D-pad, one way or the other. Like if I'm like using the D-pad right now and I'm like, I don't have to worry about it. My jump button's going to work perfectly fine if I'm doing it like this. However, once you start using weapon attacks, it doesn't seem to register the jump properly. I don't know why. And before anybody like that may be watching this in the stream or maybe watching this recording, go watch Fighting Cowboys Let's Play of Hollow Knight. His videos are very short. They're like 30 minutes each. And I think I only watched up to like the 5th or 6th one. So that's like maybe 2 or 3 hours. And he talks about this because he was having the same problem. He didn't know what the problem was. He said his jumps weren't registering. Like he would press jump and it wasn't working. And I was like, okay, so it's not just me. I think it's because the way they did the D-pad, like you can't just rely on that. So what was the problem I was having with that when I was trying to get that grub is when I'm trying to get on the wall here and I'm jumping and then I go to like charge up. Sometimes, like right then, I didn't have to let go of the D-pad, but sometimes I have to in order for it to register the button press. And I don't know why. I've never had a problem with any other Metroidvania doing that. So, yeah. There's no fucking way the analog stick, like, I'm glad I switched over to the D-pad like I did, because I don't think the analog is even worse. I don't know how you would fix this. I mean, they would have to go in and change the way they've programmed the button responses or whatever. And I don't know if it's I imagine it's deliberate. I don't know why you would do that. Because you're kind of taking away control over the character that players are trying to control. It's really weird. But it seems to mostly affect the jump button. Like, I don't have too much of an issue when it comes to dashing. That seems to register pretty well. And I'm not using the double dash, I'm just using normal. The wall dash though, that I was having trouble getting that to register properly because of the D-pad, because I kept having to release the D-pad and then press the dash and then press the D-pad again. I don't know why. I don't think it's my controller. I mean, I've already tried 2 different controllers, although the other one I was using the analog stick. I don't know, but it's really fucking frustrating. I'm going to try to look and see, do a little more research to find out like what's going on with that, because I can't be the only person. I'm clearly not. Except Fighting Cowboy had the same problem. I don't know if Silk Song's the same way. Yeah, it's really it really fucks your ability to control your character, especially when you're trying to, you know, spam all these buttons and maneuver around bosses, especially because a lot of these bosses are really fucking quick, and you need your buttons to be registering properly for your movement. It's a huge handicap. But anyways, so the only grubs that I really don't want to fuck with are the Crystal Peak. I don't want to mess with them today. Maybe we'll do it another day. Maybe we won't. Because that's almost as bad as what we just did, except worse. Because if we get up there and we can't get through them, then what happens is we have to either reset or just die. I'd rather just reset. And then we got to climb up all the way through there again to do it. Now, I will say that this charm helped a lot, because it gives you an extra, it's almost like extra iframes. So it does help with that. I should take that off now. I don't need it. Now, obviously, somebody who's played the game a lot and very pro, or maybe somebody who's pro at platformers, might not need to do that, but it is helpful for average players, I think would be the proper way to frame it. I kind of want to go down to Deep Nest to try to get those two. I don't have the patience to do Crystal Peak right now. And then the others I think are in the Hive. So if we can get the Deep Nest, then we can check out the Hive. Excuse me. Wait a minute. The tram that we're at right now, we didn't go through the bottom part directly below us because of the acid. But now that we can swim in acid, we don't have to worry about that. So let's try to go down there and do that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we want to go from here. Okay. I'm kind of wondering if we should leave that iframes on. Yeah, let's put that back on. It might be helpful. I don't think we're going to need the long nail for what we're going to be doing. Like, the controls aside from that, like, do feel pretty smooth. It's just the button press for jump that seems to be, I don't really know how to explain it other than just saying it's fucking jank. As fuck. Jank as fuck. Because I didn't have any problems when I was playing Blasphemous or Ender Lilies. What is this? I don't remember this. What is this? What? What is this? I don't remember finding this mushroom bro here. Like, I've played other games before, Metroid, even the Metroid Dread, and whenever you do like a downward attack, you don't have to like release the down D-pad and then press it again in order to do it again. You just hold down and then just spam the whatever the button is for the attack. It's really fucking weird. I think the reason that I found that mushroom bro is because I heard him and I just kind of went towards the sound. Yeah, we don't have to worry about the poison anymore. Okay, I think... I think we've already been up there. Yeah, we already got Grubby up there. Oh yeah, I remember we came down here, but we couldn't progress because... Okay. Spore Shroom. So it almost kind of works like this, except this only works when you're focusing soul. So you mainly need the acid swim in order to get through that. Right, we already did that. I think that, I don't think we need that anymore. That was where we got the love key. So we don't need that. Well, at least these things are dying now, man. I came down here with a level 0 nail, and these things fucking took forever to die. Not a good time. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I know what we need to do. I think we need to go up. But you can't go up because there's no way to wall jump up that. I remember. There's this. So we might be going in the wrong way. We can still get that other grub though. All right, let's head down. Yeah, because I don't know. Ah, we found it. Okay, Grubby's in here. There he is. Hey, little fucker. Whoa! It's a mimic. There's the real Grubby. Wait a minute. Nope, it's not the real Grubby. Dude, how many mimics are you guys? Shit. So I'm wondering what the devs did here. Did they assume that most players would think, oh, the next one's the Mimic, so we go for this one? Or do they set it up to where you have to go through all of them, and the last one that you use, regardless of whichever one you release, is the actual real one? And the only way to know that is to redo it again. And I don't have any plans on doing that. But I'll give them that. They've done pretty good with stuff like that. That's where this game definitely excels. Okay. So we have another one down at the bottom left. That one should be fairly easy to get to. Okay, I kind of know where we're at. Hold on. So I still don't know what that... We'll worry about that after we get the grub. I think we've gone too far down. Oh, that's right. That asshole's down here. Whoa. Yeah, there he is. Okay. So he can't be... You can't get in through the wall over here. And there's no ground and pound. So that means it's either from the bottom or from the left. It looks like it's from the left. I see a passageway. Okay, so we need to go. I see what we need to do. I really should just leave his ass down here. He's very unappreciative. So I've already saved his ass once, and all he did was complain. I should just leave your ass up there, bro. You're probably just gonna complain even when I get to save you. You're lucky I can't fucking attack you. You're a real asshole, you know that? Okay, there's Grubby. Okay, it looks like you get him from the left. All right. Get your ass home, Grubby. Okay, since we didn't save, we should be able to port back to Queens. And then I think we ought to go back down to Mantis Village and see if we can get up and around that one area. Let's do that. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't really like about the Mantis Village. There's like no tram nearby. That's a long fucking run down there. Yeah, that is a long fucking run. I think this is the closest tram. There's no other fucking tram. Excuse me. You know, even though that bitch stole all my money from the bank, it almost seems like it works out better for you in the end. Although you'd have to figure out how soon you can get that love. Because I think you need the love key in order to get to her. because if you can get the key, I mean, you're not going to get it early, but if you, the soonest you can get that key, that pretty much unlocks unlimited money, because then you can go down there and just sit there and farm her, and she's just constantly, you know, shitting out money. Which is kind of interesting because I hadn't heard anybody, when I was like trying to figure out the best way to farm without having to use a mod, nobody said anything about that. I'm sure people know, but like there was nothing on Google. Nobody made any videos. Of course that would have spoiled me finding her. I'm kind of glad that we found her because I didn't even know we were going to. Like I thought she was just gone. Like the devs were just like, haha, fuck you. So it's kind of like if you pay up front, at a certain point, you're going to get rewarded because you're going to get unlimited money later. Because it's pretty much unlimited money. She's not, she hasn't disappeared again. I can go up there and just attack her and just keep getting money. But the thing is where we're at in the game right now, we don't really need any money. We don't need any maps. We've bought all the charms, notches. So like there's really not much cause, which is why I still think they should have given us the ability to warp between benches and charge us for it. That would have been the better solution. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, now I remember why I couldn't get up there, because we didn't have double jump, but now we do. Okay. Fungal core? Okay.
Wow! Wow!
Fuck out of my face. I love when things die. Yeah, we're in a whole nother area. Do we need a map for this? Because it's not updating. I guess we need, there's a whole nother little, well, it can't be that big. There's not much space there. Oh. Tesla station. Charge me up. Oh. Oh, there's a shortcut there. Okay, this is okay. So we came in from there. Maybe there's another tram, because it does seem like there should be a tram or something here. I don't know. No, I don't know. now the map is updating. I think I'd like to try to watch like a no-hit run. I think there's probably somebody that's done like a no-hit run. Okay, so it's actually better to go left than right to avoid all those fucking explosions. Looks like there's gonna be a drop down unless there's another area below us. Oh shit. Huh. Oh, is it platforming? Oh, it does just drop right down. And I don't think we can grab the wall on the other side. Okay. Ah, okay. Hidden wall over here.
Wow.
What the fuck is that? It's like a sea cucumber.
Wow.
Oh shit. Oh. A mask fragment? This late in the game? Really? Well, they also gave us one of these too. Okay. Whoa. Hmm. What the fuck? Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So it just dropped us. Oh, I know where we're at. Huh. Hmm. Okay. Oh, okay. So it all connected. All right. So it was just like that one little area. Well, yeah, it's kind of a small area, but something that we hadn't unlocked. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're still not able to progress through Queens because we need whatever ability to get through those black barriers course, the hive might have something. I think that was the next area we were going to head to. Yeah, because there's some grubs down there. Well, since we didn't save, we could port back to Queens. I would like to check that area out. Whatever this is. That looks like something. I don't know if we need a... I don't remember what's down there. As far as like if it's a... I don't think it's like a black barrier. We'll check that and then we'll go check the hive. Because that's right at a train station. I think if you were doing a second playthrough, you could create like an itinerary of like where to go to drastically cut out a lot of the backtracking. You'll still have to do some backtracking, but you could probably cut out like 60, maybe even 70% of the backtracking that you just otherwise wouldn't need to do. Shit, I think we forgot to save at the bench. Yeah, because it was on the other side. Ah, fuck it. We'll just take the tram again if necessary. Okay, I don't think we can progress. Yeah, we came down here. This door's locked. Oh, it's opening now? Oh. Why? Wait a minute. What? Okay, whatever. I guess we're going in. What the fuck? Whoa! Bad idea. Yeah, not a good idea. I don't need money, but might as well grab it while we're here.